Hey, what's going on, guys? Moab here, and welcome back to another episode of How to Even Factions. And today I have something that was requested quite a long time ago, but I've just been working to perfect it and get it right before I decided to do something. And so today I actually have a grinder design for you guys. So what we are going to be working with here is Ghast grinder design number 1. I have two designs. There's one over there in that obsidian box, and there's one right here that I made super fancy and stuff. Now this one I saw from Onyx Crafter. I just did a little bit of tinkering with the timings and whatnot, and then obviously I made a super cool bottom floor design for it here. Now I'm not going to show the bottom floor design. Obviously you can do whatever you want, or you can just look at this video and pretty much copy it. It's basically the exact same on all sides. But this is super easy and super complicated, or super easy and super complicated. It's super easy and not very complicated is what I meant to say. And it doesn't take a whole lot. As you guys can see, it is basically one giant clock. Oh, see? And then they suffocate. Yeah, so that is basically how this grinder works. It suffocates them to death. And then it turns off the water. Alright, now I'll show you guys how to set this up. So you're going to need 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And boom. And oh, sorry, it's gonna be a 10 by 10. So I need to go, dang it, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let me line it up here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up to match starting height. And now we go here. Oh, I don't remember the command numbers for that one. What a shame. I should know them all by now. Alright, and then you're just going to make a giant box for the first part, obviously. Boom. Yeah, so super simple. Nope, that is not how this works. And boom. And now final wall. And there you have it. So you have yourself a 10 by 10 box with the bottom open and the top open. So for this bottom part, what you're going to do is I'm going to carve out a layer. You're probably going to do this suspended upwards, but if you're not, you're going to want to have one layer down below it for the chests, obviously. Now I'm not going to make anything below this. I'm just going to set up the chest and show you guys how to do this. So what you're going to do is go to the two middle center blocks and put two chests like this back to back. They will have to be two different kinds. Totally forgot about that. So one trap chest on one side, one chest on another, and then you will shift and you'll place hoppers on top of these chests. And now the next part is super simple. So what you gotta do is you shift and you go down the middle rows, down the row like this. Right? So you have these two sides, and you have to shift and click onto the hopper before it. So as you guys can see, let me go one more lower. Let's go another one. Cool, and then let's bust our way out of here. Boom. There we now we can get out. Okay, cool. So now as you guys can see, you can see that all of these hoppers here are flowing forward into the forward ones. And then what you do is you'll shift and there we go. You'll place them like this, facing into the hopper directly in front of them. Not too hard. Just so that it does it like that and it flows forward very nicely. And then you will shift and back up off the edge here and place them against this. Now you have to be clicking against the hopper facing forward so that it flows forward and everything flows perfectly fine. So now, next thing you're going to do, is you're going to do the other side, obviously. That one row looked like it placed weird. The second row that I did there. They should have all placed correctly though. Alright, and now I'm just going to go out so you guys can see that all these should be facing forward so that it is all flowing into the middle blocks. All into the middle hoppers. Yep, looks good. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to cover the roof. So what I recommend is placing a block like this, or doing a whole layer across the top. Actually, let's go with that. Do a whole layer across the top, one block upwards, so that it makes it 11. So we're going to set it as stone brick. Alright, and then we're going to bust our way down, and then you're just going to go underneath, and you can like build your way up here or something, or you can fly, and then you're just going to line it with dispensers. I'm pretty sure I could roll edit these in, but I'll go ahead and do it by hand anyways. Won't take that long. You gotta make sure that they're all facing down, so this will be a little bit of a tedious process. Just don't, because I mean it's fairly obvious to tell when they're all facing downward and whatnot. Oops. Oops. There we go. So I'm seeing this YouTube title in the chat. I wonder how many subscribers you have to do. You have to have to get their YouTube rank on here, because I could probably apply for that. Alright, boom. Now that we have it all layered across, what you're going to want to do next is you're going to do a little bit of editing. So, where's my gas spawner? Hold on just one moment. Alrighty guys, so a millennia later, basically, it's been like 20 minutes. What you're going to do is you have your gas spawner here. I spawned myself in a stack of 64. So yeah, sorry, just had to figure out where the middle was. Okay, so boom. These are the middle two columns here. Let me mark them real quick for myself so that I know where they are. If you guys want to do this, you can. It's not necessary really. It's just for me to be able to figure out. Hold on, adjust my mic. There we go. Figure out what I'm gonna do. So now we're gonna do a little bit of editing here. So you're gonna break this block, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna break these two then after that, and then you're going to place that one into there, and you're going to take this one and place it facing that way. So you're going to basically take them opposite, and you're going to do that on every other one. So sometimes you might not have to move them all, but usually you will. So you got to just make sure that they're all flowing towards the center somehow. And where's the last one? That's the last one. And should have to. There we go. Now let me go underneath so I can show you guys that again. Just make sure that they're all flowing towards the center in some fashion or direction. You don't want them to flow into a circle, and that would get annoying and frustrating. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. Boom. And then you're going to place your spawners there. This one is a 4 setup. I'm sure you could do as many as you wanted. Just kind of evenly space them out along the bottom here, and then you have to edit the design as you go. So I actually should not have placed those. Let me go ahead and break them, as they will start to spawn here pretty soon. Boom. The next thing. Alrighty guys, so the next part that we're going to be doing is the most tedious part, and that's going to be going through and filling it full of water. Now before we do that, I want to go ahead and take a second here and turn some of this to glass so I can see inside. Cool. Let's actually set this back to stone brick. Alright. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove your top layer. No longer necessary. Alright, and then I think I built it out. Yeah, I built it out to a 16 by 16 platform. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I think yeah, save the command. Cool. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. Let's see here. Cool. Now you're going to get out your redstone, and you're going to need some repeaters. Now let's go ahead and go over here and take a look at this one, and we'll go ahead and jump on inside here so you guys can kind of see what we're going to be doing before we go ahead and set this up. So you're going to fill this full of water buckets, obviously, And then you're going to be laying one piece of redstone across all the tops. And then you're going to be building this huge, gigantic clock. And it's just going to go. It's just going to be a timer. And you're going to set each tick all the way back. And it's like 70 or so. Really, if you set it up exactly how I have it here, you will get it done fairly quickly. So, let's see. Looks like we might... Nope. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to build it up one because you don't want it to be exposed, obviously. Let's get that one. Like so. Okay, cool. And now you're going to go ahead, and I'm not even going to place the water in this. I'm just going to do it all the way across. If there's an easy way to do it, I would, but it takes very, very long. It takes even longer on Cosmic because you have to take up more inventory space when doing water buckets because you can't stack them. Alright. So I'm going to set this up, and then we're going to go back over to the one that's already built, and I will explain how you're going to do the timing part in the very end before we go ahead and set it up on our own. So we're going to set it up facing the exact same way, so this is going to be on the other side over there. That is a failure. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to be as close to the center as possible. So there's going to be 3 blocks on this side and 4 blocks on this side, and you're going to place one redstone piece. It's going to touch out to this one, and then you're going to build a little, like weird kind of, I guess it's kind of a Z without the curve in the middle, or without the slant in the middle, sorry. And you're going to just build it out like this. It could be 2 L's, it could be half of a swastika. Whatever you prefer to see it as. And then you're going to build all the way around. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the first one and go all the way around. At every corner you're going to have to place one, obviously. Extend it all the way around, down the sides, down all the way back here like this. And you're just going to follow the edge outline. And you're going to keep building across. And then you come back to where your little symbol is. And that is it. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So we're going to go 3 from the edge, place 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So far so good. Then we will come back here, and we will place one facing into it like that, and another one facing out of it like that. And we'll go ahead and start on this way. And so I like to do all of these first before I go back and do the corners, just makes it easier on myself so I don't have to stop. And switch items, and we're gonna go all the way out. Remember, you push it all the way out to the edge. Sorry. Then you put one there, and then you do this. Oops. Now, could this timer be shortened a little bit? Yeah, but this is the optimal usage of how to get the water to flow properly. If you don't do it like this, if you try to do it a little bit shorter as I tried, you do get some water errors that are fairly hard to fix. So now let's go back through and place all of our redstone, and then we will go through and click all of them. I will do that. I will pause it though. Oh, hey, that's a wow advertisement on such a small server. Okay, so you're gonna go through and you're gonna set them all to 4 ticks back like this. And I'll bring you guys back when I have done it. Alrighty, guys. And so I've gone through. It didn't take me as long as I thought it would. And I set all of them back. It probably took like a minute, 2 minutes. Honestly, it looks like a lot, but it's really not. You just go through, click each one 3 times, and you're done. And now, since you've got all of your stuff in there, all you need to do is give it a little bit of a signal. And then you break it, and then it's off it goes. So the water's flowing down right now, and the ghasts are spawning, and it's right about in here that the gas starts suffocating. So I'll show you guys that with this one. Let's see. So we got some gas. Nope. Let's go in here so the gas spawn. Boom. We have a ghast. Okay, let's go back up. Alright, so it's wrapping around. It's about to reset and start to pour the water down. I keep almost saying lava. There it is. The water is going down. And now the gas start to lose their air bubbles and start to drown. And you guys will see when it comes up here towards this bend, they will start to die. There it is. Just a little bit after the bend. And there they are, dead by the time that it hits. And as you guys can see, there's a little bit of extra time, but that is really to make sure that it kills multiple gas, because I'm sure multiple gas will be spawning. Then it pours out the water, and you spawn in your next wave of gas. Now you can build your AFK pool really anywhere. I would recommend building one down below in this little area. You could easily build something right here where these crafting tables are set up that I have. Here's a better inside view of this area if you guys wanted to see this and you guys want to build this. I'm sure I could do a tutorial on how to do this. If you guys just ask down in the comments below, and I will be sure to check that out. So now that you have your running system, you gotta make sure your water's flowing properly. Your water, not your lava. Make sure your water's flowing properly. You have your holes still there, so it really doesn't matter if the water flows through these just yet. It's chill. So now that you know everything is going, it sounds like all of them clicking there. I don't hear any delays in any of it. So you're going to go ahead and place in your spawners. You have to shift, obviously, since they are hoppers. And bam, bam, booty slam. You've got it going on. And now we're just going to bust our way out of here. And there you have it. A working grinder. Oh, rip. I'll get it back later. I figured out the command. It's /I. Yeah, so there you guys heard them. Go clicking again. Now obviously, oh, they did spawn. Not a lot of them are going to spawn off of this one because of the glowstone here, but that is alright. It is just for a demonstration. It is much better to have the room in complete darkness, I believe. That's how most spawners work. You might want to have a little light. Not exactly sure how ghasts enjoy that, but I would do it in complete darkness myself. And so, yeah, that is it for this tutorial. I do have another one to show you guys that is right over there. It is much more simple than this one, costs a lot less, because this one does have a lot of hoppers in it. So this one might be a little bit expensive for people. And the other one is much more customizable in terms, or it's much more straightforward when customizing it for how many gas spawners that you have. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like the video if you do enjoy, and want to see some more from Cosmic. Really? And want to see some more from the How to Even Factions series, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, see you guys later. Peace.